It's your boy, Quazio. What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Quazio. Today, I'm here to show y'all my Clefairy deck. It's kind of fun, so you want to play with friends, locals, really good to play. It's a really decent list. I've been playing it for a while, and I think this list is pretty good, in my opinion. Wasn't always changing cards with my deck. But right before we get right to the deck profile, I want to thank y'all so much for almost reaching 800 subscribers. I'm almost there. Thank you for continuing supporting me in this channel. And so if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button. I'm always doing different combos and deck profiles. And also I have a Facebook group in the description. Y'all welcome to come follow me, and let's get right into it. So I play 2 Banner Artemis. I don't run 3 because I don't want a lot of monsters in my hands. I want to have more traps, so I run 2 Manera of Sky. I'm at Sorcerer of Sky, and 1 Mattel. Mattel, whatever, a Sage. You don't really want to run like small amount of these because their other effect relies Central of Sky. So in this build, I don't run a lot of Central of Skies, but it's ways to get to them, like ways. So that's the main monsters I'll run for normal summon wise. I consider normal summon wise, and then to get to the monsters, I ran 2 Condemned Witch. Condemned Witch, she allows you to special on one of these guys if needed, So that's the reason why she's good. On your opponent, you can just summon one of these, so it's really good to have. And also, she when she normal summon, you got a forbidden spell, quick play spell. So if you run Forbidden Droplet, the new card just came out, Rising Duelist, you can run it. If you don't have it, this is a friendly budget build that's 50-50. Or you can run Forbidden Chalice. Forbidden Chalice pretty good too. So only 2 Condemned Witch, 2 Grande RNA. Sorry, guys. 2 RNA. Card's good. If she's in your penalty zone, like right here, you can all your counter traps or calls with counter traps is basically free. And so if she destroys, somebody use MST and Popper, or she destroy, you can add. Well, you reveal 3 counter traps to your opponent, and then your opponent choose one, so face down. So it's really good. And you also can special her off Condemned Witch, but that's not the usual case. And the last 2 monsters, I don't consider monsters. Well, one I don't. This guy, he search your Central Sky, so that's the reason why I run him. And one of the partial, he just a beat stick, helps you get over things. I like him a lot. Just keep getting them counter traps, and he had the partial cards. That's it for the monsters. The monster count is should be 11. And so to me it's 10 because I don't count this, but it's 11 monsters. For the spells, 1 Forbidden Chalice. This could be Forbidden Droplet. I don't own one yet, but if I had one, I will run it. It's really good. You can get rid of your dead cards to negate in half your opponent monster attack. So it's really good. So challenges the negate increased by 400, so it's not bad. And so I run 3 Pot of Astragonus. Sorry for the these is not Pot of Astragonus, but I'm letting a friend borrow them for playtesting wise. So I will get mine back soon. But you run 3 Pot because you don't special on the extra deck a lot. So definitely run 3 of. You want to keep drawing cards. I ran 3 Pot of Dualies. This card is really good. It allows you to add cards you want to see. It's really good when Card Demise was a thing, but since Card Demise is at 1, so maybe cut Pot down to 2, but I still like Pot 3. You add any trap card you want, any monster, so for consistency. Think about bumping this with 2 Pot of Desires. Really think about bumping this with 3. I want to see it, but I don't want to clog with too many in my hand. It really doesn't really do too much. So I just run the 1 Card Demise, still in the 3rd Pot of Desires. Card Demise is really good since your monster account is really like, if your monster account really low, is really good. It used to be a 3-up, but you only can use 1 since it's at 1. Yeah, so I got, see here, I'll say like 9 cards can way you can get to your trap cards and more cards. So consider running Upstart, just because I'll tell you why in a minute. I run 2 of the Sensor Power Shop. This card, I was thinking about running 3, but like I said, like I don't want to depend on a lot of these cards because your opponent really not killing a lot of cards right now. But against the Dogmatica, they try to like get rid of your like back row. This protect your set cards, so it's really good, and gives your monster 300 attack and boost. Your spell trap cards can't be targeted and destroyed, so it's really good. And it has another effect where you can target 3 fairy monsters and or graveyard counter traps, and you can stack in any order. That's the reason why I like Upstart, because sometimes I do that. I stack like traps or monsters, and I just play Upstart and grab that 1 card I want for the turn. So that's the reason why I would run Upstart. I don't run it. And I run that Sensor Sky because I run the 1 guy that adds it. So that's the reason why I run this. This is 1 of. And I run Mystic Mind because I do run like the Limit Reverse, so that was the card next. I do run the Limit Reverse, so it allows you to get one of these 2. So it's multiple ways to get it to this card first turn, or Mystic Mind to slow them down. So the only 1 of for the counter traps, 3 Solemn Judgments. This card is good. It can stop a normal summon of opponent monster or any card you don't like and you say no. I think one of these is the alternate work, as y'all can see. There you go, that's the difference. But yeah, so 3 Solemn Judgments. Right behind it, 3 Solemn Strikes. Almost the same thing. Only thing that's different is strike, stop your opponent, special summon monster or effect monster activate, so you can pay for 1,800. So strike can be a little bit better than judgment in certain different ways, and then Solomon can be better than strike in certain different ways. They all have their utilities. The next card we Solemn Warning. This card is really good because it stops any summon, normal, special summon, and also it stops cards that will be special summoned by a card effect. So like Monster Reborn, stuff like that, or like Miss Tomato. It's just like a lot of cards. Certain ways these cards can't stop. So that's why Solemn Warning is good. I don't run 2. I think it's at 3, but I don't run 2 Solemn Warning. I think 2 is just enough. I run other counter traps. I run 2 Rebirth. Rebirth is good. This card, you gotta reveal a counter trap, and then you can discard any card. So you can discard any card you want. You just gotta reveal a counter trap, and then you lose 1,000. Also, it shuffles that card back to your opponent's deck, and then you can special one power shuffle monster from your deck or extra deck. That's why I run with a big guy, and I do have run more targets for the trap. I got 2 more counter traps. I run 1 Divine Punishment. Only 1. Like I said, I won't really rely on a lot of cards that relies on Sorcerer of the Sky, because if you rely on that, I mean, you probably never draw them, or they come too late and just run a lot of dead cards. You don't run a lot of dead cards. This is good because it can be discarded with this if needed. So that's why I run 1 of. But it does negate spells and traps and monster effects. So that's why I still run 1 copy. I mean, this card is still good. It just requires Essential Squad on the field. And I want 1 Drastic Drop Off because it's a quick way to trigger battling Artemis or like one of your material. Like, it's good really for one of these 2. It's really good to trigger the effects real quick. So that's why you want the Drastic Drop Off to start your counter traps. That's all the counter traps I ran. Only those. 2 cards for like having trouble monsters on the field. Like, they already have established boards. 2 Torrential Tributes. Really good card when you getting overwhelmed, when your counter traps are just not enough, or when you want to conserve your counter traps and you know your opponent gonna summon a lot of monsters. You can just say conserve your counter traps and just Torrential Tribute, just get rid of a lot of their monsters. So yeah, it really helped when you behind. The last 2 traps I ran 2 Drowning Mirror Force. I didn't know which Mirror Force to run. So if y'all comment below which Mirror Force I should run, let me know between these 3. I'm running Drowning because looking at the format, like for instance, like if you're playing against Eldritch, if you fight like use a Golem Lord, you don't want to use Mirror Force to put it in grave so that he can revive it back, and then he can like make it undestructible. Also, if he is undestructible, the regular Mirror Force not gonna do anything. If you bounce regular other Mirror Force, Radiant Mirror Force, and put it back to his hand, he's just gonna send another card and kill your card. So it's not good. Now putting it back in the deck is always good for multiple reasons, because if you play against Dogman Invoke, they have like a lot of monsters in the field, and you just shuffle all them guys. You just put them all back in their deck. You know, against Dinosaur, same thing. You just put them all back in the deck. It's good with Strike. You have Strike on the field with this. It's really good. So just in case your opponent had like something to negate your Drowning Mirror Force, you can just strike it, and then your Mirror Force will go through. So that's another reason I run Mirror Force. Just they don't see it coming. They don't know you run it. So for my Straggling targets, and also from the pressure card, you want to run 3 of the Celestial Parshaft. You want to run 3. This card can be summoned off the trap card, like Rebirth. This card can be summoned. Same thing with like Air Knight Parshaft. If you have 3rd one, put it in. I can't find my 3rd one then. I will run 3 because I want to have target with this card as much as possible, because with a pot of dragons. So that's the reason why. So yeah, so if you do manage to summon this card actually allows you to you can discard and add 1 Sensor of Sky, or a card that specifically lists that card with Sensor of Sky. So basically you can add you can add cards like any of these cards, those 3, and if you needed to, this card, and then it searched your spell card too. It searched this card out, so it's really good to have that card that search out if you stay on the field. For the rest of the extra deck, I ran 2 Utopias, Lightning, 2 Lightning. I don't run double because I don't want break with it, but it's considered running it. Utopia Prom, 2 Utopias, just for the striking targets, you know. 1 Cowboy just in case if it's a rough game and you need to kill them somehow, but this can be anything else. I run this guy Constell. This should be maybe Utopia Devil. I don't know. I could decide in whatever. 1 Starleech. Starleech is not bad. You got 2 light monsters detached and put them also at 0, and then we destroyed by battle card for my opponent card. It draws a card, so it's not bad. I run this. Constell is good because it get rid of prominent cards. You're not gonna go through an extra deck a lot. It's just there for like just in case. And for a link, somehow if you play like crack down your counter fairies or mind control, you can play because automatically, you know, you can just link it off. It's good if you have TT2, you get plus. Same thing with this. Is this you can detach and save yourself. So that's only an extra deck. These are cards like I consider running my main or side deck, or so these cards has been like working around. It's more cards, artifacts cards, Sanctum. I can make a more like meta build kind of fairies, but this build been working pretty fine. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Quizio is out.